Peace, fam, and always. I am the mighty Angel Snub 7. Just coming with you casual. Just had a few things on my mind. Wanted to share with my audience. And just talk back to me. Now, I'm going to have a series of videos. They are going to be recorded separately, but I'm going to throw them all together, put one big title over it, and we can go from there. But on this particular video, I want to start it off and basically say that we should not take YouTube serious. Many persons truly believe that I take YouTube serious. First of all, I cannot take YouTube serious just because I have no control of YouTube. You have a group of persons that determine what you can and cannot say, how you should say it, what you can and cannot do. They have a whole list of things that you have to abide by. So, it makes no difference what you think, because what you believe is not hate speech. They will accuse you of hate speech. What you view as not pornographic, they will accuse you of pornography. What you may believe may not be pedophilia or homosexuality or whatever. Those who control YouTube have their own definition of what these things are. And if you are in violation, or if they feel you are in violation of those things, then for little or no reason, no investigation, only opinion, only assumptions, then they will silence your video making. They can't silence and won't silence your voice, but they will remove your videos. Very rare do you hear video owners that are faceless, that have no videos. They are not usually targeted. But those who make videos, who are trying to express themselves, because I thought that's what YouTube was supposed to be. But it is a place that censors the people coming here, so they condition the mentality for a specific reason, and that reason is to keep the masses of the people dumb and stupid. There are many YouTube channels, white, black, or whatever. I might not agree with what they may say, and I'm very sure they may not agree with what I opinion. But as far as I'm concerned, you have the right to speak. So when I see someone flagged down and harassed because they are not allowed to speak, I like to jump in that fight to keep their voice alive, because they should be allowed to speak. And the same suckers that's flagging and censoring videos, not videos of nudity, not videos of racism, not videos of hatred, but people who are just trying to be open and honest and speak their mind. And that's what we must do. I don't care if I dislike what you're saying, but when a person is open and honest, they should be allowed to speak. That's why in the United States of America, that's why racial tensions and this race problem continues to exist because the people are not allowed to speak their mind without being called racist or hater or whatever. So many of them would prefer to remain silent, or they are forced to bow down to an agenda they don't agree with so they can try to have a say. I don't take YouTube serious because I don't control YouTube. I don't take YouTube serious because those who occupy, those who find YouTube as entertainment, they don't have the right mentality for what I represent. But I'm trying to find those with like minds. The people, the majority of people on YouTube are silly, infantile, childish, uneducated, having education. When you see these people using profanity and vulgar and nasty and filthy, disrespectful, that tells you what they are about. You don't see politicians, you don't see real scientists, you don't see real scholars on YouTube with a channel, because they know there is nobody on their level they can talk with. So for those of us who can talk with a scholar, who can talk with the scientist, who can talk with the president, we are lonely, and we have become victims of ignorance here on this forum, because there are nothing but children and historian wannabes and educated fools. You have people that's speaking on topics that really don't know what they're talking about. They don't understand nothing and don't want to understand. They talking about their personal experience, when I'm not talking about personal experience. I'm talking about a situation, the history and the making and the psychology behind what happened to the black man and woman in America and its effects. And in speaking on that, we should attempt to try solutions. But we cannot find solutions until we understand what happened to us. You cannot attempt to cure cancer, and cancers, many have not been cured because they don't know what the cause is. So the only thing they can do is treat the cancer, try to make you comfortable, but they don't know how to cure these cancers. So the black man and woman, the descendants of slaves born in America, we suffer from a cancer. We understand what happened, but we don't understand. We talk about slavery, but we really don't know what it done to the psyche. We don't even know what it did to us physically. It has affected us both physically and mentally till 2011. And foolish and silly people don't understand the process of being under a system of oppression, not for a few days, but for hundreds of years. We understand what incarceration is. Some of us don't, because we've never been to jail. But you can become incarcerated and you can be free, and the person, even though he's free, he still continues the ways of what he was doing when he or she was incarcerated. So here we are as a people that was enslaved for over 300 years, and then we were given freedom, but it was not real freedom. We were put into a condition whereas we still was living in a slave-like condition which continues today. So we continue to hold on to the behaviors of the incarcerated, the behaviors of the slave. That's not my topic on this video, but you cannot take YouTube serious because you're dealing with childlike behaviors. Here I am, and I'm not bragging on myself, but I've been doing this ever since I was 9 years old. When I was 8 or 9 years old, I was debating grown people, adult folks, and making them become silent. They could not deal with the truth that I was talking or speaking. So, in recent years, I've been in the court of law created by these racist Caucasian people. And I had to fight them with their own law. You can't go to court calling the judge names. You can't go to court calling the prosecutor names or the anybody else and act silly like y'all do. You can do that on YouTube. You have to explain yourself and carry yourself in a civil and cordial manner. And they do too. And then the judge, hopefully, who is not biased, they will determine who has the best argument, and that's all that I want. Just be quiet and listen, not hear. Anybody can hear, and listen to what somebody has to say. I listen to everything that y'all talk about. That's why I can see the error in your ways. That's why I can see the flaw. And you don't like it because you can't handle being wrong. Well, I'm sorry. You are in error. When you finish flagging the video, when you finish pressing the dislike, you will still be wrong. You will still be in error. No matter how many times you call me a nigger, no matter how many times you call me a sellout, no matter how many times, no matter what you do, when you finish, you are a loser, and you will continue to lose because you're not on my level. I'm used to going into the court of law with white folks that been to school and have practiced law for years and years. I have went into court and beat them. Who the hell you think you are? You can't do nothing with me. But I will come on YouTube and I will accept this challenge of surviving on YouTube to be able to reach those that I can influence to think for themselves. Did you hear what I said? That I can influence to think for themselves, not like me. See, because I know if you begin to think for yourself, you will think like me, because your mind will begin to see what I am talking about. And that's wonderful. But I don't want you to be like me. I want you to be like yourself, because I don't want you to be a slave to me or nobody. I want you to learn how to love you, respect you, and be the best that you can be, and enjoy your life, not live for somebody else. That's what I want, no matter what your race, creed, or color. And to bring into peace and bring justice for real, where these idiots and these suckers, they only talk about. Jot down your comments and let's talk about it. But we're going to blend all this together and make one big video. Thank y'all.